Fresh dope, fresh dope. Fresh dope, fresh dope. Fresh dope.
Yeah, about that, I forgot to hit the record button.
Man, it's the Fresh Dope Podcast. We on, nigga. Hey, what up, what up? This is the Fresh Dope Podcast. I'm here chilling with my boy, Lucas.
Big Lucas with a Snapple, ayy.
Yeah, I was at the show, One Eye Jacks.
Yeah.
Chilling, man. I fucking killed it. You were live, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
I was turned. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I could see it in your eyes, man. You were fucking feeling it. But how did that show feel for you, bro?
Honestly, I mean, that specific show, it wasn't one of my best. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of like wow shit happened. So I got there late, and so the promoter of the event was actually pretty upset that I got there late. But I had a legit reason. I don't like to, come up with excuses, but I had a legit reason for why I was late. And so then he kept telling me that he was gonna put me on like right before the headliner, and then the headliner goes on, and I'm like, okay, well, what's going on, dude? You feel me? And then he's like, all right, well, I'll put you on right after the headliner. And as soon as the headliner's done performing, everybody leaves. So I'm like, bruh, give me my bread and I'm out.
I felt that for you because you know what? Like, I can understand where you're coming from, but you still like. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You still did your shit. Like, and even though you were upset, I couldn't tell because you still like your music banged. Like you were still happy. You were still in it, and that's why I respect that. That's the grind. Like you know what I'm saying? It's part of the business. So I respect that. And I
appreciate it, bro. I appreciate that shit. Somebody see it.
For sure. You see me. You see me when I was up there.
Yeah. You was with me. Up there. So I was like, bro, that's lit.
I was definitely feeling it, man. That's what I'm saying. So I know it doesn't really matter. Like. Doesn't matter at the time, like, you know what I'm saying? But if it hits you the right way, boom, and I felt it. That's why I was like, off rip, put you to the side. I was like, bruh, we gotta link up. So that's why I'm here up in Cincinnati. By the way, Fresh Dope over here with UPG behind the camera with my girl Steph. You got shout out to her.
Shout out Steph.
And we made it all the way to drive up here to come to Cincinnati to see your ass. So, I mean, this shit, I'm glad to see you.
I appreciate it.
But tell me about Lucas.
My music specifically, man, I mean, that's a great question. I talk about nasty shit. Okay, so just about Lucas in general, about me in general. Shoot, man.
Coming up, the struggle.
I'm a super, the most easygoing dude you can ever meet, literally. Man, I done had some trials and tribulations in my life, but literally I can be like one of the most happiest people you'll ever meet in your lifetime. But like when it comes down to just like shit that I've been through in general, shoot, I went to let me see, like when it comes down to my music, shoot, I started out, I went to performing arts downtown, the School for Creative Performing Arts, right here downtown Cincinnati. And so I did instrumental music, that was my major there. Started off with reed music, like I did percussion, like I was reed music, I was in orchestra, and I was in jazz. So like I have a full like music background. You come I'm not just coming up right now, random, right? You've been in the scene for a minute, trying this for like the beginning time. Yeah, I've been doing music since I was in 5th grade. Well, I actually started out with dancing. My older brother is a dancer. He was actually the dude that did like the little MTV show down there at Performing Arts called Taking the Stage. Oh, okay, for real. His name was Tyler Nelson. All right. He was the hip hop dancer on the show. Came to take over the scene, all that good stuff. So, but I started off with dancing with him because he was teaching himself how to dance, like from YouTube and shit. And so he always wanted a little dancing partner, so he would teach me how to dance. You feel me? Yeah, right. So it was actually pretty lit. Like I said, so I danced, and then I started off with music when I went to performing arts. Did that all the way up to the point that I graduated, and I went to Wright State after I graduated high school. Yeah, I went to Wright State after I graduated high school, and I played drums for an artist named Mike Styles. His real name is Mike Brewer, but he goes to Wright State right now. Mike Styles. Played drums for him for a year. He's my homie all the way, but I wasn't really a big fan of like being in somebody else's life. You want to have your own style. Yeah, like that's why I kind of started doing music in general, because I was dancing with my brother. I was dancing with my brother. But I've always been like super independent and wanted to do my own thing.
So how did you go from a transition from like going from dance and drumming to go to like want to doing hip hop?
Well, I was already still doing hip hop. Like when I was dancing, I was doing hip hop dancing. I was teaching hip hop classes. I was also doing ballet because that was a major at performing arts. So it was like diverse. It was like well rounded, But as far as like I guess like the transition, like I said, I just didn't really want to be in somebody else's life. Like he was doing hip hop music too. The rapper I was playing drums for, Mike Styles. He does hip hop music as well. But like I said, I just didn't want to be in somebody else's life. So I started, you know, making my own music from there, and the music that I was making was literally just shit that I feel. You feel me? Like the shit that I make now is even the shit that I feel.
Gotcha.
You know, and you know, so I mean, I just started making a whole bunch of shit that I feel. It's just, you know, fun, happy music.
No, yeah,
I don't like always talking about trap stuff because that's not me.
No,
you feel me? Yeah.
And you can see it emanate through you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like your music, like you can feel, like, obviously you can listen to it in the background. You know? Is it that bouncy, like, you know, personality type of shit?
That was that Looney Tunes produced by Hefe Lamarck right there.
Shout out my nigga. I don't even know who that is, but I'm gonna find you.
Yeah, Hefe Lamarck, that's my in-house producer.
Okay.
He'll come over here. This is my homie. He'll come over here like almost every day or maybe every other day, and we'll cook up a beat together or something. That specific beat, I was in LA at the time, and he sent to me. But I mean, besides that, you know, like he's from here in Cincinnati. He'll come over here. We'll cook up something together, and you feel me?
Yeah.
You know, me and him love making music together. He's like my right hand man right there.
Not even working, y'all just having fun, and then
having
the process
fun,
something comes up.
Yeah.
So usually, what is that process when you're making a song or coming up with a track and you're chilling? Like, what's the process?
Well, let's see. As far as recording or producing, because I produce as well.
Recording, producing, and as well as writing. You know, what's your process in coming up with it from beginning to end? What's your process in making this, like, your song, like one that you're happy with?
Shoot, literally. That's a great question, really, because I'll just start off. He said that's for me to do. I'll just start off with just playing like just a random selection of beats, or like I said, my in-house will come over here.
Yep.
He'll just pull out his laptop and he'll just, you know, just start pulling up with like a random selection, you know, and I just like I said, I go by feel.
Boom,
I go by feel of everything, and so. So you know, like whatever I'm feeling, if I like the vibe of the beat, or if it's something that he'll specifically want me to hop on, then he'll let me know.
Yeah.
But besides that, I go by feel, however I'm feeling it, and then, you know, if I'm really rocking with it, I'll start writing. I'll pull out my phone, just pull out the notepad,
and just start. That's it. Yeah.
Literally just start writing, just think of stuff. You feel me?
Nice.
Sometimes, like if I have like, you know, like a few people here, I'll tell my homies to like throw me like a random word, like, you feel me, bro, throw me a random word to end off a sentence, to end the sentence, and they'll be new. Okay. Shoot, I'll come up with something and just say new. Oh yeah. Oh, you know, I got two. Hey, all my bitches, they be new. Like, you know, that's like
boom, and then how you got your line.
Exactly.
And
like,
you put them in.
Yeah, that's literally.
See, that's a question I usually like to ask a lot of artists, because everybody's process is different. Yeah. It's not like you just sit there and just listen to a beat and write a song.
Yeah. But I mean, that's usually like when he comes over here
and got a beat specifically for you.
And he got beats, you know, ready for me to hear and stuff like that. That's how it usually is. But, you know, sometimes like I'll sit with him hand in hand and I'll tell him, okay, I want to hear this, and he'll put his little, you know, sauce on it. But like I'll tell him like, okay, you know, do this melody, do these notes. All right, now do this beat pattern, and I'll explain it to him, and you know, and he'll you know, go ahead and mark it completely down.
Gotcha.
And then I'll be like, all right, it's perfect. That's how. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
The relationship between you two is what helps and even makes you better as an artist, because you guys have the same image together and you can work together. Definitely. And that's hard to find. So that, I know that's probably what helps you a lot as well.
Definitely.
I know we kind of touched on it a little bit, but what kind of inspired you? You said, you know, your brother getting you to hip hop dance and things like that. But what kind of inspired you to become a rapper? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you want that light, but like, what inspired you? Was it your brother or more than your brother?
Nah, it was literally like how you just said just now. How I told you I wanted that light.
Yeah.
I wanted the light to literally be on me. I'm a Leo.
Yeah.
So Leos are super, like, I don't want to say like conceited.
No.
But like we're like center stage.
You gotta get the attention.
Yeah. So it's
more
like,
what I was trying to ask was, I know you wanted the light, but what was it that made it that you wanted to be the light coming in the rap stage? Like, you know, perform. Like, why did it become? Like you said, you did dancing, you did, you know, drums. You could have still been like a Travis Barker instead of the light, you know, the drummer.
Yeah.
But why was it you want to be a rapper? Why was you want to be a lyricist? What was it that?
Because I feel like people paid attention to you more.
Okay.
You know, like people, it's a different interaction. Like having fans know your words out in the audience, and you're on stage. You feel me? I've had shows where I can just put the mic out, and they'll just say my words. You know.
Yeah.
And that's like that right there is like one of the best feelings in the world. It's just like that performance was what mainly you
hitting that stage one time. time.
Exactly.
Boom, just like wanted to make it do it forever.
Definitely. And then on top of that, I'm not even gonna lie to you, shoot, the pay is good. You hop on stage, I hop on stage 15 minutes and get paid X amount. I'm not gonna tell you exactly X amount, but you know, get paid.
It gets up there too. Once you start getting more fans to come to your shows.
Definitely.
It's definitely.
I've had people just, you know, cut me off to something extra. They'd be like, shoot, we made a lot more here at the door tonight than we thought we would. You feel me? Here's you know, just for good graces. Slide me a couple extra, you know, like I've had people that do that too.
So I gotta sign up. Can I be a bodyguard or something? Come on, a little something. I'll take care of you, bro. Nah.
Shoot, I mean, if you want to be a part of the team, I'll find something for you to do. No, really, I will.
But always trying to get in this music, man. I just want to be. The main reason why I do this is to make sure I show love to the home state, make sure that I have a platform, and maybe a small one now. I'm looking for to the skies. I want to make a platform for Ohio music. There's really nobody in Ohio really pushing, like not saying it's pushing. There's no really like venues really, especially in Dayton.
Right.
You got One Eye Jacks.
One Eye Jacks. You got
WO
Rights.
You know what I'm saying?
You got Therapy. I performed at Therapy.
But I mean, like that's really like there's no like big stage where you could fill up and be like, you know, let's show something like that. Like there's nothing. Like, you know, Shoots a Center, but they're not gonna do hip hop there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I mean, that's what I'm trying to do is like find a platform for us to find music and Dayton and show to everybody else and out here. So when I saw you, I made sure that even though you're from Cincinnati, I knew you were messing around with Fairborn, so I had to bring you on to the show. Dayton, Cincinnati, Columbus, everybody, Ohio love. So I definitely showed that. For sure. So now, who would you say influences you in your music?
Well, I hate being compared to other people. So
you a Leo, of course. I gotta feel you.
I hate being compared to other people. So that's actually kind of a funny question. But
okay, then I'll just say who inspires you as an artist? When you hear them, it makes you want to go out and be better than them. Let me ask you that way.
Honestly, the people that I work with closely.
Okay.
I don't know. It's always the people that I work with closely because I can see firsthand, you know, like what it is they're doing. Perfect example is my homie Steven that I'm in Low Gang with. You know, he's in Low Gang. It's like him. I can't really say there's
shout
like
out to
an
Low
order.
Gang too.
Yeah, shout out Low Gang. Shout out my homie Lil Xan, Aris, Louis, Steve. You feel me? Low Gang, Ben Gray, Beat Brigade out in LA. You feel me? They all family. But I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, I'll honestly look to my homies as my competition because like my homie Steven, he is starting to get up and up, more and more up and up. And I'll look to him and I'll be like, okay, so what exactly is it that he's doing? And you see, I'll see him working with specific people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that'll be like my drive. Like I'll be like, okay, I see that he's done this to get to that specific place. So I need to do this specifically to get to where I want to be as well. I'll do it differently. I'll probably work with somebody differently or something like that. I never.
Make yourself better as a team, as a whole.
Yeah, exactly. And then on top of that, with Low Gang, like we're our own independent artists. You know, like we're a team. We're homies. At the end of the day, we're all brothers. But at the end of the day, we're all independent. At the same time, you know, we all have our own style, our own music. We all put in our own work. You know what I'm saying? Nobody does work for the other person.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
so you know, that's how it be.
I like that.
Yeah.
Who else? Who you rapping with? Who else you with? Low Gang? What's up?
Nah, that's just Low Gang, Snapple Gang. You feel me?
Snapple Gang.
Snapple Gang is my own little thing. You feel me? I
brought my Snapple today. I didn't even notice a Snapple Gang, but look, now I'm part of it right here too.
Snapple Gang.
I see all the bottles over here too.
But no, I don't really rap nothing. Shoot, Ohio against the world.
There we go. I seen it on the bike too.
OETW. I'm not no rapping. I don't rap no blood, no crip, no.
Nah, I was talking about rapping like now.
No. I was just saying like rapping anything in general. Shoot, I don't really rap a lot.
Rap yourself.
I rap me. Like.
Because you don't want to have to speak for other people.
Exactly.
You gonna speak for yourself, and you might associate with somebody.
Right.
But they ain't. All right, cool. So now, the kind of question I want to ask you was: seeing you had a couple shows. Obviously, you said you had a couple shows. You got a show coming up in Las Vegas. I seen. Los Angeles. Sorry.
LA,
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
What is your? You were telling me earlier, you know how the adrenaline of being on stage, you hear your fans sing back to you, your lyrics without me finishing it.
Yeah.
What would you say? Besides that, kind of, what is your most memorable moment being on stage? What show? What happened? You know, I had a homeboy whose mic went off mid-concert, and he had to do the whole shit a cappella to went onto the stage.
Right.
When shout out to Dane, shout out to Young Quadroon. So I mean, like, what was your type of moment? You know what I'm saying on stage? Had to take the glasses off for that. I really think about it.
That's actually pretty funny because I'm trying to think like. Honestly, my most memorable moment was honestly probably last week when I performed right here in Lebanon, Ohio. And
AC Bash?
Yeah, AC's Bash. AC, shout out to my homie AC. It was his 21st birthday party. And he had Low Gang. He had two of us from Low Gang, me and Stephen, come out and show love for his birthday. And the turnout for it was crazy. Honestly, it was crazy. Like,
for real.
My song is playing right now, Big Gucci. That was actually the song that went up completely nuts in my performance.
Damn.
And like, it was just so memorable for me, mainly because of the fact, like, that's the type of love, like, people going crazy, jumping up and down, all that good stuff, people that know the words to your music, that's the type of love that I'm getting out of state. I come back home and I do a show 30 minutes from my house, and I'm getting that type of love. Like, that's the best feeling in the world to me.
Sure.
You feel me? So that, honestly, I'll say that was probably my most memorable. Like, I'll always talk about that. You feel me? I'll always talk about that and be like, yo,
I had a couple homies on that
show.
You know, for real though, that was a nice lineup.
Yeah, the whole Stay Go Click is pretty lit.
I definitely.
They show love. They actually gave me my first show after I became a rapper.
Really?
Yes. So I was leaving Wright State like April-ish. I was moving out of there April-ish, and they had the Midwest Summerfest.
Okay.
Malone. They gave me my first opportunity to go out there and rap, and I had my own music, and went out there and did my thing. I brought my homie Casano. He's from here in Cincinnati too. I brought him to like open up for me. Me and him had like a song that I featured on.
Okay.
And so he performed it. And then I came out with a little live performance. My mom was there. You feel me?
Mom's number one fan?
Yes, mom is number one fan.
She's always there. Yeah.
Shout out to my mama. She right here on the side.
She don't want to get in camera view.
Girl, you looking good over there.
You said don't look at the camera. She said don't look at me.
I see you. Shout out to my dog, Big Max.
Big Max, man. You got two. You got the little one in the cage, and then the big one's out and about.
I got the little one. Shout out to the little one, King Louie. That's like King Louie. That's my cousin's dog. But Big Max is my homie right here. I've had him since he was 6 weeks old. Man, and he about to be 6 in January.
Damn.
But yeah, on August 25th, that's Spare Lounge, college nights. Inviting out UC, NKU, Cincinnati State, whoever. Dayton, Wright State, Urbana. Everybody come out. You feel me? The venue is actually pretty lit. It has 4 bowling alleys with 4 TVs on top of the alleys. And then they have like this the VIP section where like they have like a glass floor that you can see like over the pins and stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah. And then they have like a huge bar inside of there too.
That's what I need. That's all I need.
Yeah.
You said bar, you got
it. Yeah. You got $1 shots, $2 drafts, $5 drink specials in general.
Damn.
What else? We're gonna be doing like a live Periscope stream at midnight. It's actually gonna be a really, really dope event.
That sounds like that's definitely.
I'm gonna try to do like themes every week and everything like that.
You be Periscoping though?
Yeah. I definitely be on Periscope. You feel me? I've actually gained a lot of fans from Periscope.
For real?
Pretty funny.
Yeah, but on stage too, Periscoping. I probably be getting everyone like, oh, this dude's the dude.
Definitely, like Periscope is lit, man. Shout out to Periscope. Cause they be
not yet, not till they pay you. You don't shout them out till they pay you. Once they start paying you, then you can be like, shout out to them. Once I get that, see, look,
That's why something my mom was saying.
Oh shit! All right, man. So like I was trying to say earlier, so that's what we expecting next from you.
Oh my bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off.
You good?
And then I also got September 16th. That's LA. September 16th, LA with Steven.
Got the confirm.
With Steven, Lozan. Shout out to my homie Young Don Casanova. I actually got a song with him called Where You At. I'm featuring on his new project.
Okay.
That he's about to drop. And so he's having me come out to LA and perform for his listening party.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and perform that song with him too.
Yeah. Dope as shit. Well, all right, cool. So now I know that's your plans coming up here soon. Now, what do you when you come out with your music? I know you want to give out the good. It's like, what kind of vibe are you trying to give out? What do you hope for when you put your music? What do you want to do with it?
I just want people to know that I'm passionate about music. That's all that I care about, and people to see how hard I work for it on a daily basis. Like I produce my own stuff. I promote my own music. Like I make my own blog posts. I also write for Rap HQ. And they're out of Florida. I'm a blog writer, so I can write also, you know, some of my own blog posts to help get me out there. I low-key like manage myself, as well as having my mom in my corner. You know, she helps me out with advice when I need it. You know, and you know, my friends here and there as well. You know, they'll put me on to a couple events that, you know, they'll think, you know, maybe potentially great. You know, my DJ, DJ T. Trenton, he's from here in Cincinnati. You know, he'll plug me with events that he may be doing, you know, stuff like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, I just want people to really just know that I'm overly passionate about this music. You know, I want them to see that it makes me happy. So when they hear a track, let me pull up something for you actually. This is something that I just actually most recently produced myself.
Hey, fuck their area. Hey, 1 hose, 2 hoes, 3 hoes, 4 hoes. She just fuck me for my rollie. Hey, I just saw her for some cutting. Hey, she just fuck me for my rollie. Hey, I just saw her for some cutting.
That'll be
it's the Olympic song right there.
Appreciate it. That's crazy too, because I recorded it the same day that the Olympics started, and my homie Kel that I produced it with, he was the one that pointed out to me that the Olympics were actually going on.
So you didn't even know?
I didn't even know. I was just like thinking about Rio. Rio is one of my dream places that I want to go to one day for the music and, you know.
You get that Zika virus and fucking around over there, man.
I ain't trying to get them Zika.
I'm just saying, man, you make big
Rio, I mean, but for real, besides
the women, the beaches, the air.
I want to learn about their music out there as well, their culture.
You gotta go to Spain.
I'm trying to go to Rio.
Spain. I went to Barcelona. I never had so much fun. The architecture, just looking at everything, the beaches. I mean, it doesn't hurt that every beach is a topless beach. Right. So it wouldn't hurt. But you know, Spain is where it's at for real. But I definitely want to hit Brazil. It's just I can speak Spanish better. I can't speak Portuguese.
Are you fluent?
No, not fluent. I know enough to get by. I know enough to get a girl at the bar.
Yeah.
I don't know enough to like really like talk full conversation.
That's real. I mean, I could probably say the same.
You know what I mean? There's a couple keywords. You know, all that.
Estas, little mommy.
You better start singing that song now. Ken Jones shit.
Oh man. But no, that song right there, like I said, I produced that with my homie Kel. That's me, like I'm saying some pretty nasty and funny stuff in the song. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah, I was like,
but that's me. That's me really showing like my production side, and you know, showing like like I said, like I told you, I studied music. I know how to read music. You know
more than just to rap.
Exactly.
You know every aspect.
Yeah, so that's me throwing that. That'll be actually on my project. I'm dropping a project on my birthday next week.
So damn, you got a lot of shit coming off for you now.
Yeah, definitely. It's titled The Leak. It's gonna be called The Leak. It's gonna have like a couple of the songs that I've already released, as well as some newer songs that I haven't released yet. It's gonna be hosted by DJ T. Dot as well. It's gonna be released on Spinrilla and SoundCloud. And I think Elevator might be posting it as well.
Nice. I definitely fuck with Elevator too.
Yeah, Elevator. They show love here and there. They're pretty.
Especially in the Midwest too. I feel like, especially with the drill music over there in Chicago, they would definitely hit to it first.
Yeah, they like their drill music.
No, they definitely do. That's how I found out Little Bibby. I didn't even know who he was until Elevator dropped that video, and I was like, Bibby, alright, you can snap. Same with G Herbo now. He changed his name.
Herbo, yeah.
He changed his name.
What did he change it to?
To G Herbo. Like it was like Lil Herb like Lil Herb. It was Lil Herb and Lil Durk. And it was Lil Bibby. Right. And then he changed his name to G Herbo.
Okay.
I was like, alright, whatever. I was like,
right.
Either way, I'm still gonna listen to your music, but you sound like Snoop Dogg.
You said you wanted to hear that Juicy Lucy, right? That's produced by my homie Prophet, Young Prophet. He did my song I Need It, also with Rojas. Shout out to my homie Rojas out of Florida. He's been with like Playboy Cardi, Uno Active.
That's what it said.
He's worked with a lot of big people.
Playboy Cardi, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my homie Rojas.
Hey, this big look at me say. Make her pussy roar like a dinosaur. Dick fighting with her pussy, charging war. I'm a bomb in her shit, Baltimore. She know that I'm real smooth like a matador. Hey, I'ma pull up in the black Camaro. Nigga, I might bust up like a Rambo. Hey, make her pussy bloom like a Lando. Hey, they gon' start to call me Frank Luca. Remember that song? Well, I wrote it. Nigga, I might push the whip like I stole it. I just call my jeweler for the rollie. I just call my jeweler for the rollie. Big Mac shit pack, shit, my dog shit packs. Damn, I'm a fam trapping, I'm the nigga that just rap. She just wanna call me when she feeling real horny. They wanna come and cook for me at 2 in the morning. I just spit a verse and I grab me a Snapple. I got the base up from a bitch that ain't even Latina. And you know my main bitch name is Marie. She wanna have sex in the back and I'm beating. Make her pussy open when I give her the signal. Tell her pop a pussy like she popping a pickle. Put my tongue on her lips and I give her a tickle. Told her if she fuck with me, then she gotta be nimble. Natural, juicy lucy. Natural, juicy lucy. But it's like natural, juicy lucy. I like it. Hey, natural, juicy lucy.
I picked the right song off rip. The title was right. I picked the right one off rip.
Juicy Lucy, that'll be on my project as well. So
these are all ones that you had a couple weeks ago. You just did.
Big Mac shit.
Yeah, I've done them recently. I've done them within the past few weeks. I actually recorded them a couple weeks ago, but I've been like tweaking them, little by little over the past couple of weeks. I always like to, continue to work on my music and make it better and better and better each trip. So yeah, try to always put out the best product before anything.
So like, how long is the turnaround when you make a song? Like, it takes, obviously, I can tell you're a perfectionist. So how long do you usually take you to like finally be happy with the song and to be like, all right, I'm done, I put it away?
I'll probably say when I literally just can't stop just listening to it. Like, I'll just listen to it completely through, and if I don't say something like right there at that specific point, then that's probably when I'll say like, I'm finished.
So there's no time limit.
No, there ain't really a time limit. Especially if I'm sitting down. If I'm sitting down working on it, then I'm working on it.
Oh, for sure.
It's not, come sit down for like 20 minutes and then do a couple little tweaks and then head out. Yeah. No, like when I'm working on it, I like to be.
So you don't stop until you finish it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, what's coming up in the next couple months? What do you plan to see yourself in 5 years?
Shoot, 5 years, I hope to see myself on stage in front of thousands of people and have my mom right here in the fattest crib that she can't even walk through.
Dope. I mean, this is a nice crib already, man. It really is.
It sounds.
Can you handle more than this? Can you handle this much space?
I'll take a yacht.
Oh, she said, I don't even want the house. I want the yacht. That's a high expectations. You better start working harder now. You want to get to that yacht.
Oh yeah. Definitely, but no. Honestly though, 5 years. Shoot, I wanna see myself just like completely taking over. Like there's everybody will want to work with Lucas. You know what I'm saying? I know in 5 years that's short, but at the same time it's also long. You can do so much with that time.
Yeah,
especially if you're working at it every single day. There's people out there. There's kids. There's D Savage. This little boy is 15, 16 years old.
He's
16 years old.
He's working.
And about as famous as Playboy Cardi right now.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That whole Savage, yeah.
Exactly. So and then also, there's also, money support and stuff like that does go towards the back end because it ain't cheap to fuel your own career.
No, it ain't.
It ain't cheap whatsoever. But at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, you working at it every single day. I honestly can see myself somewhere big where they say, bruh, we have to get some work in. I want Wiz Khalifa coming to me.
For sure. Like he was looking for Lil Uzi. He want to be the next.
I want Wiz coming to me like, yo, when we making a track, bro, you need to quit bullshit.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm ready.
And I can respect that because it's definitely, I can say it is harder when you're not signed.
Yeah.
And you're not selling drugs to put money into putting it into your,
exactly.
You're literally putting everything that you put into it from your pockets, hard work to getting it in there.
Yeah.
It's hard, and it makes it show that the harder work that you put in now, it's going to show off at the end.
Yeah.
And I can tell it. I can see it in you. And I can see that you definitely want it. So I know that for sure. So then, kind of, you did say, I was going to ask you if you want to do a feature with or a verse with or something like that, or have to do a song with. Who would it be? I'm guessing it's Wiz, because now you already answered the question before I could ask you. So I mean, but I might as well put it out there. That's what I was going to ask you.
I'll probably say Wiz just because of the fact that just as versatile as I could be, and as I am, I should say. I mean, I'm not completely showing it just yet. I'm gonna say just yet because y'all haven't seen it at the end yet. But just as versatile as I can be is the same way as Wiz,
Gotcha.
So I feel like it would be easy, or not. I'm not saying that I want something easy, but I'm saying like it would be great to get into the studio with him and be like, me and him sitting down, right by each other, like, okay, tweak this and work on that.
Right, yeah.
Dude, that sounds crazy, bro.
Boom,
Like, you feel me? Like,
I
could see me and him vibing out on that level. Not necessarily me coming to him like, bro,
help me.
You like You know what I'm saying? Like I could really see me and him sitting down like, bruh,
working.
We really just made something crazy.
That's the dream that you envisioning.
Yeah, that's what I look for every single day. Every single day I'm thinking about that.
And once you make it big, of course, you get in there. What would you do with your big first check? That first check that you get. You can't say your mom or whatever, for yourself. That's why I ask everybody for themselves, because everybody always say they want to get for their mom a house. The first thing you would get for yourself.
For myself.
Boom, you got that check. You're like, damn, I'm going here. Where you going?
Where am I going, or what?
Where you gonna go get to buy? Like, you know what I'm saying? What are you gonna go buy?
What am I just gonna buy in general?
Boom, in general, just for yourself. Like, damn, I got this fat ass check. I'm going to the titty bar. I'm gonna buy me some titties, or I'm about to go to, you know what I'm saying? About to go to Weed Man. About to go buy me a car. About to go
right.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? What you going? I mean, that's what I'm going. I'm going to Diamonds. Shout out Diamonds. I'm getting paid.
I'm going to Diamonds. Okay, then. I know about Diamonds. Shoot. I'll probably say a car, honestly, because of the fact that I love being in a car listening to my music.
Okay, all right.
Like, especially when I'm by myself. Like here in Cincinnati, especially the way that I'll take to get here home. Like I'll take like some back roads and it'll be like real windy. But it's just like, I don't know, it's just something that I like to do like by myself. It helps me clear my head and stuff like that. So I'll probably get me just like a nice whip and just cruise and
not
just be listening and be
Yeah, I know you got a couple lined up. You just can't pick which one.
Probably an old school.
Really?
I'll give me an old school real quick. I'll definitely give me an old school real quick.
And with a nice system in the back to listen to your music.
Man,
this would be the most. Oh damn!
15s,
2 15s in the back.
15s with the amp, man. I'm gonna get me something old school. Probably, I'll say like Corvette Stingray.
Really?
Corvette Stingray T-top.
Okay.
60s.
Okay. 60s. You hate once you make it famous. Like, you know, like wouldn't you hate those things like where you can't even have fun?
I would, but it's like I wouldn't know how to mind myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know, I wouldn't know. I'm not stupid. I wouldn't know how to mind myself. I'm already in general. Like when I go out in general, I'm already cautious about what I do because of the time that we're in. You know, the race issues that we have going on. So I already mind myself when I go out. You feel me? So I always keep a third eye open. Period.
100%.
Yeah. So
and it's sad that we have to. Yeah. But it's part of society, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to succumb to any type of like you know fear of anybody else. Right. But at the same time, I know what cards I'm dealt.
Right.
So I'm not gonna play, you know, the harsh card. Like, you know, I'm not gonna put myself in that position. Yeah. To where I might get killed for something I didn't even have to. You know what I mean? Right. But it's sad we have to live that way. I mean, we're about to a real moment real quick.
Yeah,
but it's true. You know what I mean?
I completely feel you on that because like we are living in a time. It's a shame that my mom is afraid when I go out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mom, I'm going to my homie Darius' crib. She say okay, but I know at the end of the day, her mind is going crazy.
Somewhere else.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and my homie Darius live 5 minutes down the street. 6 minutes.
You more worried about the cops more than anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, trust me, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, I keep a third eye open. I'm not saying I'm going to be Hollywood, though, man. No. I'm always going to show love.
I mean, I can see that through you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You always seem true to your mom and the relationship that you guys have, even as mother and son. You respect her, but you can joke around and be like, you can show love. And I can see that as a part of your, like, inside, like, not part of being, you know, facade or nothing.
For real. I appreciate that. That's all I want people to know. That's why I'm glad that you said that you wanted to do this video interview with me, because I was like, shoot, that's all I want. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Thanks. I was just like, bruh, like that's all I want is people to know the real me. Like, you know what I mean? They can hear my music and all that good stuff, but like, you know, everybody do like they like to know, you know, the real person that they're listening to. So, you know, I have no problem doing this, you know.
I'm happy to do it, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do it. Like I said, I want to bring actual true good artists out in Ohio and make sure you guys show love. So
for sure.
I'm here to do that. So kind of plug yourself, let everyone know where they can find you, where they can find your music, your Instagram, your Snapchat, your Twitter.
Yeah.
I mean, not your Snapchat, because I don't need you sending out pictures to none of my friends, be like, you know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, let them know. Nah, bro. I don't even switching sides, bro.
Nah. Instagram, Twitter, and SoundCloud is Lucas X Chris, LucasXChris, all one word. Or you can look me up, Lucas with a $, Big Lucas with a Snapple A.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fresh dope. You know, we in the building. You know, I appreciate the love.
All day,
shit.
all day.
All day.
Make sure you always check out Fresh Dope Podcast. We have one coming up. We also have interviews with Yellow Johnson. Also have one with Ty, D-Mac. Make sure you keep it up. AC Fresh as well. So this is all love, man. Ohio, man. Next show that you have around here, I'm definitely, whenever. I want to be in VIP, though. I want to be up with the squad, though.
Bro, shit. We, let me see.
With Mom Dukes?
Oh, yeah,
with that.
Mom, yeah.
Take
Bro,
care of me, cool.
I'm trying to do a show at Bogarts, man. What's up, Bogarts?
Shout out to him.
Shout out Bogarts.
Yo, one day they'll be begging you to come back to Ohio. You're like, Riverbank will be calling you. Bogart's gonna be calling you.
Right.
Everyone's with Schottenstein all the way up at OSU gonna be having you there, headline. He's like, what was the love back in the day? I'm trying to come out and show you. So,
right.
You're gonna remember this one day.
One of these days, man.
Definitely.
One of these days, I'm gonna keep working for it. Hey, August 17th, that's my birthday. Hey, the Leak mixtape dropping August 17th. Shout out DJ T Dot. You feel me? Spinrilla, SoundCloud, Lucas X Chris, Fresh Dope.
Don't call me at all. I can't even, now in African. I can go African, but I can go, hello, how are you doing today? I don't even know what the fuck that was. Let me try to, hold on, African. I'm visualizing my dad when he talks to me. All right, hold on. Selam? Where are you going? Where, no, listen, it's past midnight. Only thing happen out there is bad, that's it. You come home now. No.